My name is Erin Hatton and I'm the Sport for Development and Partnerships Manager with Oceania Rugby. Oceania Rugby is the regional body for rugby union, and with support from our partner organisations, we deliver sport for development programs in 5 Pacific nations, including Get Into Rugby Plus in Fiji and Samoa. This program embeds life skills learning with rugby union to promote positive behaviours, support gender equality, and prevent violence against women, boys and girls. This presentation will unpack the transformational impacts the program is having, showcase the most important drivers of change, and highlight the ripple effect, how this quality program is influencing change throughout the ecosystem within which it sits.
Rugby being used as a tool to promote and drive the program is huge in Fiji and also in Samoa. Everybody knows rugby, everybody respects rugby, everybody values rugby. And to use rugby to promote gender equality and to tell the people to prevent violence against women is very powerful.
When I play this game, I was so happy because it makes me, to respect others and learn good behaviors too in this.
For me, I cannot live without playing rugby. Something that I like about getting into Rugby Plus is that it not only teaches us a safer way of playing rugby, but also it teaches us our life values. Like this yesterday, we talked about passion and different rules about us and gender equality, how we should treat our sisters that are playing here. Because some of our sisters here, they want to play rugby, but no, in our culture, that's a no. But getting into Rugby Plus, it encourages for us to be equal as our sisters that are trying to play getting into rugby.
It has done a lot. First, it has transformed me personally, like how I represent myself, how I run my family. It has just changed a lot in my life. It has enabled me to influence my husband, my children, and my family members, especially the plus part where we teach values. So you can go around and start telling children this and that when you don't even have it in you. So first you need to nurture that within you in order to develop others.
It has changed my life because I've learned 5 values: DRIPS, discipline, respect, integrity, solidarity, and passion. So for using that 5 values, I have become more passionate for school and passionate for rugby, and I've been truthful to myself.
It does make a lot of impact in the life of these young kids, so to prevent violence against women, girls and boys, and also addressing the gender inequalities. It is the heart of the program.
Most of the time we can see that in class the respect is there. Before, the boys, they don't respect girls, but now the respect is there because of what they have learned from the program.
So for them to be able to actually separate what is good and what is bad, and then they have a discussion of how to tackle the bad, the negative issues, and to come in solidarity, to looking at support each other, is just amazing. For someone who works in the program, it's an intrinsic reward for me personally to hear kids using the language of respect and demonstrate it in school. That is probably to me the biggest reward in the work that I do.
After getting a taste of the kinds of impacts that Get Into Rugby Plus is having on the players and on the coaches, let's have a look at the top 7 drivers of change. The first driver is the choice of sport. rugby union is high status. It's influential in Fiji and Samoa. It's not only the national sport, but the national obsession. It has massive reach. Its teams are national heroes and bring pride to the nation. Its leaders are influential. But not only that, it's historically been a men's domain, and it's a sport considered highly masculine in the past. And both of these factors make it a powerful platform to demonstrate new gender norms. Secondly is quality rugby development. The program's based on World Rugby's Get Into Rugby program, which introduces the game in a safe, non-contact, progressive and fun way. Ensuring that there is high quality rugby coaching is one of the highest priorities of the program because this is what attracts the young people and it's what keeps them there. Thirdly is having a focused and comprehensive curriculum. Ours is very much focused on gender equality and ending violence. It's participatory, it's experiential. Players get to experience different dynamics, and this opens up conversations that are otherwise difficult or sensitive to open up to. It also addresses knowledge and attitudes and behaviours over a course of 20 sessions. We invest enormously in coaches and commit to 50% males and 50% females among both coaches and players. This in itself demonstrates new norms where it's commonplace for girls and women to be playing and to be in leadership positions. The training is incredibly important to ensuring coaches are highly competent in not just the rugby and the life skills, but in their understanding of gender, of violence, safeguarding and child protection. The program is embedded in existing systems. In the case of Get Into Rugby Plus, predominantly in schools and in also some communities and clubs. This helps ensure that it thrives but is also sustainable in those countries. Number 6, institutional commitment to gender equality. In 2018, Oceania Rugby forged a regional partnership with UN Women. This commitment, of course, serves rugby's intent to grow the women's game, but partnering with a UN agency is also a robust public commitment to the cause for Oceania Rugby, but also its affiliated organisations, all of which are very male-dominated. In turn, a partnership with UN Women plays an important role in keeping Oceania Rugby accountable internally for addressing gender inequality more faithfully and comprehensively. Partnerships. Sometimes we call this partnership soup, and of course there's challenges to having multiple partners. But by and large, having technical, delivery, funding and institutional partners, each of them bring their expertise and resources that complement one another and are incredibly valuable to our program. Of course, Get Into Rugby Plus always intended to impact the players, and it does, and our evaluations show that. But what has been surprising is the reach of the ripple effect beyond the core program. And this, we understand, circles outward from the program's heart, which is its coaches, its leaders. We have witnessed profound impact that Get Into Rugby Plus coaches have had on other rugby coaches, their rugby clubs, rugby festivals and rugby systems. We've seen coaches taking their learnings into their classrooms with their students, influencing other teachers, their principals, their spouses, their children, families and communities. We've also witnessed staff of our programs seeing the value and quality that strong development practice can provide sport and taking the best of these learnings and embedding them in other rugby programs in other countries and advocating with other sports. What Get Into Rugby Plus demonstrates is that when you effect transformational change in knowledge, attitude and behaviours, we create authentic advocates and leaders. Individuals become the role models and change makers who have the potential to influence all the ecosystems they are part of. We are proud of the impact we've seen our work make. And this in turn makes us hopeful for a future that is truly gender equal and free from violence.